I wish everyone auto wipers or wipers and FSD was turned to off. Welcome everyone. Welcome back into the channel. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking your time out just to watch this video. Just watching me on my next adventure towards getting some food here. So we got our destination plugged up. In terms of our FSD software, we're still on 12.5.4. So nothing has changed still as of currently recording this video. So let's do it. Let's see how FSD gets us to our next food place destination. I'm looking forward to this one for sure. There'll be others week by week, but this one I'm interested to see how it's going to be. So again, appreciate your time and please subscribe just so you can catch me and it pops up on your YouTube feed whenever I drop a new video. So FSD should pull off from here. So just a single pull, press the lever there, and then we are off. Car in front of us, and it's good. All right, so let's do it. So we're in more so of a Hoboken area right now. There are tons of people out here. For those, as you can see, this person kind of walking, trying to get across the street, and it's not even a red light. But let's see how FSD sorts of maneuvers around a lot of people, a lot of traffic, um, with this right here. Oh, it's inching up here. Don't know why it's doing that, but that's the first I've seen in terms of inching up. Especially this light right here is kind of long, but let's see how it just does from here on out. Oh my goodness, everyone. That was a long light. FSD is going slow here. Don't know why. Didn't press the accelerator there, trying to see what it does here. Okay, so everyone on this street right here, you can kind of see cars on the left and also right that are parked. Pedestrian right here, just going right on the green light. FSD going a little slow here. So this is a tight space right here. You kind of see on the left and the right, cars parked there. But FSD stays right centered in the lane there and just plows right through it. Okay. Got a car backing up here to try to let, hopefully they stop. They have a camera in the back. Oof. Oh my goodness, everyone. I just had a memory from quite a long time ago. And that wasn't a good memory of someone backing up and then they backed right into me. Oh my goodness. And they had a backup camera, okay? It was so bad. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, so FSD is proceeding past us here. Again, everyone, for those of you familiar with the area, people just walk across the street. They don't look, and it is so bad. Oh my goodness, you can't make it up. Okay. Very, very nice area in Hoboken, but my goodness, people just walk out. And I get it. It's just unfortunate because it's not just the adults here, but you got the kids, you got the adults with the strollers. They're just rolling. You got people running. It's a lot of people out here. Okay, FSD is just trying to go slow here, which I don't mind because of where we are. I know FSD is tough, everyone, and I know I criticize FSD in many cases, but situational instances do matter. And I know that's a nuance, especially if people are not familiar with the area, but FSD should be okay with, proceeding with that or maybe getting an understanding of the nuances here. Okay. Making this left turn here. They don't have a stop sign right there, but it's still rolling. Let's go through it here. Now, everyone, those who are new to FSD, not familiar, but again, there's no hands on the wheel here, and I don't have to press the accelerator or the brake. We have a pedestrian crossing here. Have to wait for that person waves me down to say I can go. I press the accelerator just a little bit there, just to move FSD along, give it some confidence, because I know it can't read gestures from people in the car. Pedestrian right here with a kid. Um, FSD stops for that. That's good. Everyone, we feel comfortable. Okay, this is a close one here. FSD tries to wait. Does it do it? Does it decide? It does proceed. It says it can go. Oh, that's close. That's close. It's not as close as I seen it maneuver through a week ago, but that was pretty good. I felt at ease, felt confident in it, and let us do its thing. Stop sign here before we have to proceed. Pedestrian on the left, walking their dog here. Everyone, it's a lot of people out here. Okay. FSD, does it wait for the pedestrian again? Another one. It does wait. Trying to be safe here, which I don't mind. Car right here, do they stop? Yes, they do. FSD proceeds. That's good. Coming up to another stop sign here. Pedestrians walking on the left here. FSD doesn't proceed. See, pedestrian right here came in quite close there. FSD does stop. Pedestrian on the left hand side gestures me to go ahead. I have to press the accelerator because FSD can't read the gesture, and we're proceeding. Everyone, that was the most of it, and we were only in Hoboken for what, roughly about give or take 5 minutes. But you have to feel confident there. Give us some accelerator there. You have to feel confident in FSD in those situations to navigate it without any sort of issue. Of course, in those situations, because you kind of have to give it some confidence, you kind of have to give it the accelerator push, but that's okay. At least you still feel at ease. Now, I don't know if you could be talking to someone at the same time, FSD is doing its thing. I probably wouldn't suggest doing that. Okay. Maybe be not, because you got to pay attention even with, because of being unsupervised. But at least you're not as in focus as you would if you were driving per se. Still attentive, but you can still talk a little bit, but maybe not engage in the conversation as much, because you still have to monitor just to make sure it's okay. Sees the pedestrians, it stops for this, stops for that, um, and so on. But this is good. We got the sun glaring in in the windshield here. FSD is still maneuvering through it, which is good. And that's the beautiful thing as well, everyone, about FSD, and how I mentioned in my earlier videos, where we have to be able to put this thing to the test. Can it drive at night? Can it drive during the day? Can it drive as the sun is starting to set? Can it do all that and you still feel comfortable? That's where we have to. That's where this software has to get to. But we do need people testing it in order for the engineers at Tesla, to get more information about navigating certain areas here. And that was 2 long red lights right there. Oh my goodness, what is going on with these red lights? So far, so good. I don't know for those who can see my screen clearly here, but I'm at 29%, and we're still able to do FSD, which is a beautiful thing. Okay. Could you imagine if it was like, oh, actually, your battery needs to be above 30% or something to run FSD? That would be kind of embarrassing, but I'm thankful that that's not the case. So going back to what I was saying about situations and nuances, in in order for FSD to be where it wants to be, especially if Tesla is eventually doing the robo taxi and trying to, of course, start off as a pilot in certain states, certain cities. But in order to expand that, they definitely need to work on at some point, which I know this is probably going to take years. It's probably years in the making at this point, in terms of finding these nuances for different cities and seeing, okay, this is turning only, this is left turn only, this is straight ahead only. Maybe it's not marked, but this lane is specifically reserved for right lane and straight, or left lane and straight. So just certain nuances with certain cities would be nice. And I know it's a tall task, and I might be asking a little bit too much. And I know it's years from now. I think probably the most thing they're trying to probably be concerned about is if they can navigate certain cities without any issue. So I get it. Okay. FSD proceeding here through the light, which is great. It maneuvers to the left, even with the signal putting on here. That's good. Everyone, I don't know if you can see this, but there is tons of traffic up there. And I thought when I came up here and got to this point, I was going to go to the left to proceed to another route. But FSD is going to take us there. And I don't want to disengage. So let's see how it navigates this, because it technically has to get over two lanes with bumper to bumper traffic, especially if it's going to the route that it wants to go to, which is in the left. Right now we're centered. We still have 2 lights to go, but it's still going to be a little bit tricky. Does it make a maneuver quicker than it needs to? Or what does it do? This is going to be interesting here. What does it do here? We got a taxi coming out there. Does FSD see it? Yes, it does see it. Slows down just a little bit. Give it some. Make sure the person sees us there. FSD goes right in front here of the taxi cab. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that maneuver there. Can it get into one lane more? Because that's what needs to be done right here. Does it slow down or does it keep going is the question. Everyone, I still feel comfortable. It does not do that. What does it do? Does this now we're coming up, everyone, to where the point where there is no more we can go. I just want to see how FSD does this thing. Does it pinpoint this person is going a little bit slower? Let me merge in here a little bit. Or does it do to follow the leader where everybody else is doing? Now, everyone, think about this. This is probably not the best thing to do, okay? Probably not. Does FSD go there? No, it does not. It's probably going to play follow the leader here. Unfortunately, I think so. Because, ooh, that was close. That was close. That was definitely close there. That was close. That was close. Okay, that was close. Everyone, if you can see in the camera here, again, bumper to bumper here, we have to merge into the left. We're running out of room here. Does the car in the back let us in? They probably do not. Because I mentioned North Jersey, we don't let people in. FSD is still trying to maneuver there. I don't like it. Yeah, let's disengage there. That's no good. But we'll go in the back here. That's fine. And then we'll just reactivate it here. That's good. Now, everyone, if you're thinking about that, right? We were a little bit close to the car. FSD was hoping the person in the Toyota here, RAV4, let us in. But like I mentioned in previous videos, in North Jersey, during traffic time, we don't let people in. Now, I'm not saying I don't let people in, but you'll find that most people don't let people in But also at the same time, it makes sense because why cut the line when you could have been in the back? I wish FSD, if they see the traffic up front, just try to maneuver wherever you can to get in compared to following the leader where everyone else is going, thinking, okay, someone's going to let you in, and that's probably not going to be the case. But that's one critique I will say is that it thinks if it plays the car in front, maybe they know what they're doing. When in actuality, FSD at, should have enough information to make an accurate judgment and say, okay, yeah, maybe not. That's probably not the thing to do here. Probably just wait and then see where I can get in here, compared to just trying to maneuver in there and we almost get hit because the person to the left isn't letting us in. That's just not good. That's just not good. Okay, I'll probably have to speed past some of this, everyone, because under this underpass here we have tons of just traffic, and I think FSD at this point should be okay. Now we're at zero point 0.5 miles before we have to go to the left, be in the left lane to go to where we need to go, across the Pulaski Skyway there. And point 0.4 now, so the mile before we get there is dwindling down here. We got bumper to bumper traffic here. And FSD, oh, here it goes right now. Oh my goodness. Right on cue. But why didn't it do that at the other way? That is just consistency. That's all I'm asking for is can it be consistent? If it knows we have to be in a lane, why not make sure that we get there instead of doing the whole obstacle course and trying to figure out let's do this and do that? Okay, FSD just merges just silently here, very creeping right into the left hand lane. Great job, awesome. I like that. Now it should have been able to do that as we were about to enter into the enter onto the underpass. You can't make it out. Can't make it out. But okay, okay. Oh no, don't do that there. Um, that's going to be a problem. Okay, let's not do that. We don't want to go into the other lane there. Again, the GPS is saying one thing there, everyone on the right, but that's not correct. That's definitely not correct. And that's the only unfortunate thing too as well is if the GPS is maybe has a lag or something or is recalculating something, it it seems to try to make the move to do what the GPS is in the very instance that at the moment, which again I do understand, but maybe not. Maybe wait a couple seconds or something. I don't know. Maybe 10 seconds. Or you know how some GPSs they say, oh, no, low GPS connection, but we'll still get you on the route. Something to that nature. So maybe um, Tesla engineers, if you're listening in, please, okay. Maybe if you're going through an underpass, low connection, just stop getting any new GPS coordinates just for a little bit until we're through and clear, to get a clear signal. That way the car doesn't, try to try to do something else very quickly, which again is we're going to be off here. So perfect example, everyone. We got a car in front trying to merge there. Someone does let them in. How nice is that? Okay, that's smooth. That's nice that the person let them in. I wish the car and the person beforehand did that for me too, but they didn't. It's okay. So everyone, again, still the sun is right on top of us here. but FSD is still rolling, which again is just good. Okay, no issue with what it sees out there. As you kind of see from the screen there, it still sees the cars in front of us there, which is good. So I like it. I like that it's still able to do this even with the sun beaming down right into the cameras um, in the windshield, at the top of the windshield there. Okay. Again, a lot of slowdown here. Hope everything is okay with everyone on the left. Looks like a car accident there. Yeah, that's. Oh. And we are now stopped because the police officer is having a conversation. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was quick though, but okay. So we're still rolling. We're we're doing good. We only had one disengagement so far, manual disengagement. But outside of that, everything else has been has been good. Everyone, just for today, my profile is kind of set to hurry mode. Okay, not because I'm in a hurry, I'm in a rush, but I just want to explore and see how hurry mode is. I've explored it before, but not initially on video. But again, everyone, for those who are new to FSD, hurry mode, standard mode, chill mode, they can only be used when FSD recognizes that it is a highway of some sort. So during the neighborhoods, city streets, you can't adjust the profile. Okay. Actually, everyone, just thinking about it, being as a police officer in front of us, let's just move that to standard. Okay. Let's probably not go too fast. Yeah, let's probably not do that. All right. Could you imagine trying to do a video and you get a ticket? That's bad. Yeah. We got a sharp here, merge to the right. Let's see if FSD puts on a signal there. Oh, that's good. Because before in previous builds, previous versions, didn't put a signal on there, but I like the signal. That's good. Another scenario, everyone. Okay, FSD slows down for this car that's merging, that's turning into the left lane there, even though it was kind of slow, but FSD decided to let it go and then slowed down there. It wasn't aggressive slow down. It was definitely like a, okay, the car, you can feel the car slowing down there. But it what again, it's not an overreaction. Not an overreaction. So you still feel comfortable in it and so on. Now this is an interesting one where FSD is getting into the left lane. We still need to get back to the right lane here. Yeah, that's interesting. Again, that's sometimes where I don't know if it's the GPS or it's like a I want to get past this car, so let me go to the left passing lane to get right back in a lane that I was originally in. But I've noticed that where it may do that from time to time, where it gets in the left lane and then wants to go back into the right because it's the exit is coming up here. This is probably a real slowdown here, as you kind of see the cars on the right are also either going straight or merging. Well, not merging; it's not a merge, but turning into the left lane here, the lane that we are currently in, as you kind of see right there from that from that instance right there. So again, everyone, just these. Yeah, that was a slow turn into that other lane. Yeah, that was slow. But again, scenarios. Is it able to be able to go through these scenarios and be able to be okay? I feel comfortable. I feel good on what we're doing. That's the beautiful thing about FSD is that you still feel good while doing that. The wipers just turned on. Nothing on the windshield. I wish everyone auto wipers or wipers in FSD was turned to off and not on. Does it again. Nothing on the windshield. Let me turn that off. Again, everyone, nothing on the windshield. Of course, the sun is still in us. It's right in our face. I'm getting a little toasty just by just by it alone, but there's nothing there. Okay, clear as day. Tesla engineers, if you're listening, please, can we at one point just? I know we've had updates, and I appreciate your updates, but please, can all the wipers get fixed? My goodness. Or if we're in FSD, just turn it off. We got to monitor ourselves anyway with the car. So if it's raining outside, we can turn it on. It can be manually done. Or I don't know how else to change it there. We can't say the weather related because that's all not predictable in terms of where we may be. We may need it for one area compared to another. But my goodness, can we please fix auto wipers? Or like I mentioned, just turn it off during FSD. Truck is moving over to the other lane there to stop over, but it's good. So everyone, we've gone through Hoboken and now we're going back into a familiar spot, which is 22. Okay, so on 22 you still have two lanes here. Specifically on 22, you see where we're going through right now, just two lanes here. So again, those who are unfamiliar with this area, and I know many of you are unfamiliar with this area, imagine, like I mentioned in previous videos, imagine this being like 65 miles per hour. Like, or better yet, everyone, for those who are from New York, it's this 22 right here is like the Belt Parkway. Oh my goodness. Now, granted, the Belt Parkway has three lanes. This one has two, but you got people zooming in and out um, as if they're driving a Porsche or a Porsche Taycan that's real fast or something like that. And then you turn around and look, they're driving a Honda. No offense to Hondas, but they're just maneuvering in and out as if they're just going so fast. But in actuality, they're just putting people in danger by doing that. And it's only two lanes, and so some people even ride the shoulder just to get past people if they're going slow, especially if they can't get around. But it's 40 miles per hour, but no one goes 40 miles per hour on 22. No one does that. No one does. Okay. Now the interesting thing about this is another nuance with 22. Right where we are. It would be nice if FSD was in the left lane just during this right here. Oh, now right on cue, it moves to the left lane because there's always cars that are going to be turning on the right lane, and some of them can stop very, very abruptly, or you don't know what they're doing because they don't put a signal on, and then they just stop abruptly and then try to turn to get off 22. Um, and so I'm glad FSD has chosen this lane right here, the far lane, just to get away from people that are going in the right lane and stopping abruptly and turning or slowing down, and I do mean real slow, and turning slow. So imagine everyone, you got someone that's going 65 miles per hour in the back of you. We're going 48. Someone in front of you just stops real slow and then turns in there real slow. It's it's not a good moment. Can easily just get into an accident there. But this is good still. Now I don't mind this going back into the right lane right here because we've kind of passed the part where people will exit, and so that's fine. Got a car up here. FSD sees it, doesn't overreact there, even though the car was inching a little bit, creeping out there. just puts a little bit like a, you can almost tell it decided if it should go or not, a split second, and then it decides to move. But again, I still felt comfortable, still feeling comfortable because here's another car comes out here. FSD sees it, is kind of over to the right, so that's fine. So it just goes past it. That's good. But again, not a lot of overreactions that you see with this version here. So everyone, we're close to the destination, which is good. We're going to hit some traffic probably on our way there, but I still want to see how FSD navigates this thing here on 22, even though we're coming from the opposite side of 22 compared to my previous video where we're coming from the other side. Okay, the other end. I'm sorry. So we're going everyone to Dave's Hot Chicken. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, why are we going to Dave's Hot Chicken? Like that's somewhere where Dave's Hot Chicken is, there's a couple places out there. That's not, you know, a store that's like that people know of, and this is not a store that like a mom and pop kind of shop per se. But everyone, I'm telling you, I think this chicken is going to be good. Let's try it out. The only thing I don't know is being that it's a familiar kind of restaurant you can do to go and things like that. I don't know if the consistency is going to be there. I don't know, but I still want to try it to see if it's consistent. Because I tried it before, and so I want to see if it's consistent again. I think I tried it, I think a year ago or something like that. But now, since a year has passed, let's try it again, see if it holds up to the test. Is it consistent? Is it flavorful? Do we need a lot of sauce on the chicken? Do we not? Is it good? Is it edible? Uh, we gotta check and see. We have to check and see that for sure. So when I've talked about this in the past here, but I'm not making this up. Where FSD is slow rolling, it's slow rolling there and teetering to the in the to lane to the right, so it's almost close to the line. But again, I'm assuming that it's doing that because it wants to make a turn. But I don't know if I like that, right? I don't think I like it. I don't think I do, because if you want to make a lane change, you either do it or you don't. You can't be in the middle here. You can't be like, oh, like hopscotch. You can't be like, I'll do it. I think I'll do it. I think I'll get in now. I'll get in now. You got to figure out, is it yes or is it no? No in between. And so that's the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about, is that with this version here, is that it if it wants to go to the left or the right, it'll it'll look it'll kind of go to the line, just to, I don't know if it wants to look ahead to kind of see what's going on. But either way, it's just like, I don't know. I know I'm probably nitpicking here, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. So we got a car here, everyone, riding the shoulder. And I don't know why. I'm assuming they're going off 22 to exit, but I don't know if you need to ride the shoulder. Probably don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. No, probably not. So we're coming up to it here. We're definitely close. I can smell the chicken, everyone, when I get inside that place. I'm here to tell you, I can smell it from here. I can smell it. And especially when we get in there, I'm going to just be bathed in it because it's going to hit me like a wave, like, woo. Yes, it's going to smell so good, too. And I hope it just tastes as good as it smells, because you all know, you ever had something, you smelt it, smells good, and you taste it, you're like, what is this? What is that? Oh, it tastes good. But let's see. Okay, so we got to make this right turn into the shoulder to get in here. FSD does decide to do it. and hits it. Hits it great. Okay, that's perfect. So all right, everyone, I'll see you all when I'm back in the car. Everyone, look what I have here. Dave's Hot Chicken. Now, does it smell good? Of course it does. It's Dave's Hot Chicken. It smells real good. Now, I got the little bites here. That's what I got. I didn't want to do the chicken tenders. Didn't want to do a shake. Didn't want to do a sandwich. I didn't want to do any of that. I decided, let me get the bites with the fries. That's the go-to. And of course, everyone, thankfully, they didn't put that cheap bread in there. I didn't want that bread. Nobody want that bread. I don't know what type of bread that is, but I don't want it. Okay? But look at this right here. How smooth is that? That's nice. Nice pickles in the back, the chicken in the front, French fries on the side. Okay. Spice level is medium. I couldn't do the hot. I just couldn't do it. Okay? Can't do it. More power to everybody out there that can do hot. But look at this, everyone. Is it small? Yes. Do you see the spice on it? Yes, you do. Does it look medium to me? I hope it does when I taste it, to be honest with y'all. Let's see. Yeah, that's medium, no doubt. That's medium. Yeah, that's medium. Oh my goodness. And look at this French fry. That's a clean French fry. When you know it don't tip over, it don't tip, it's steady still. Okay, look at that. Nice crunch onto it. Oh my goodness, this is just fire, everyone. So you got the hot chicken. That's medium. It tastes good. Nice crunch to it. When you bite into it, outside is crunchy, inside is soft. It just tastes right. Okay? And you throw the pickle on the side. To wash it all down. You gotta wash this thing down, everyone. I'm here to tell you. Now look at this. This company was made by 4 people in West Hollywood, I believe. And they went out, did it in the parking lot, I think about $900, and they made Dave's Hot Chicken, and now it's well known across the country. It's nice. It's nice. I like where it start off small and then it starts to branch out. That's beautiful. So everyone, if you want some good chicken, if you want something that's gonna be nice, smooth, and it's just something light, and it's a bite, you get 10 in the pack. That little box right there. Do that. Take that little dipping sauce. Even though this dipping sauce, it's not that good, you dip this one time. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, that's fire. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, that's fire. Okay, that's fire. No doubt. That's fire. I did not know that sauce was going to get right like that. That got you right. Everyone, do that sauce. It'll get you right. Okay? I'm here to tell you, it'll get you right. Okay? But oh my goodness. So don't say, everyone, I didn't tell you so. Until next time, catch y'all.